Joanna, when you first called me to train Apollo, what kind of problems were you having with him?
He was very aggressive,
okay.
And you could not walk him at all.
Okay. So aggressive, he had bitten people?
Yeah, 3 people.
3 people? And you couldn't walk him if you would go outside, what would happen?
He would walk me.
He would walk you?
Yeah.
He'd be barking at people?
Yeah. I couldn't, a person would be across the street and he'd bark.
In our first lesson, I couldn't get near your dog in the beginning because we hadn't done any training yet. I walked in, I gave you the collar. You had to put the collar on your dog, remember? I couldn't put it on for you. And then you walked him around and I guided you through the exercises at a distance. How long did it take before I was able to grab his leash?
About 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then I was able to take him and walk with him. And then that day we were able to go out and walk him on the sidewalk. We walked him by people, right? We walked him by a school.
Yeah, I remember I was scared.
Yeah, well, understandably. But at that point, we could already see it was developing, that he was starting to understand to work with you and follow you.
Yeah.
And were you able to maintain that from that first lesson?
Yeah, right away. Like that first night I took him out.
And from then on, you were able to walk your dog?
Every night I took him out.
So literally within the first day, you were able to handle him?
Yeah.
That's a big turnaround.
That is.
Now, the other thing that I noticed with Apollo was when the doorbell would ring, when I would show up to your house, he used to go nuts.
Nuts. And the doorbell would ring, I'd have to put him in the bathroom just to get my pizza.
Right, the pizza guy would show up, and what would happen?
I'd have to put him in the bathroom. There was no way I could open the door and pay the guy.
Okay. And now we've taught him a place exercise.
Yeah.
And are you able to use that now when the doorbell rings?
Yeah, all the time. Before he would bark, and aggressive at the door.
Right, and he bit someone at the door.
Yeah, he had bit my husband's aunt at the door.
We're also out playing with him today. You can call him back. He comes back when you call him. He'll sit and stay at a distance. Does all that stuff off leash.
Yeah.
Did you think it was going to be an easy process, a hard process? What did you have in mind when we started training? What were you prepared for?
All I wanted was to be able to walk him. I'd pay $1 million just to walk him. And I thought it was going to be hard because the way he was when you take him out. But right away, I don't know, the collar really worked on him.
Were you surprised it was this easy?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can still send me the $1 million. Yeah. That's okay. After evaluating your dog, I told you that the best route to take with your dog was to train him with a remote collar.
That's right.
What was your reaction to that? What was your initial thought?
I was very keen on it. I didn't like it at all.
You didn't like that idea?
No.
Why?
Because I thought it was going to hurt him. It's cruel. Everybody was telling me, I'm cruel, how can you do that? And I hadn't heard about any trainer doing it.
Okay, because it's electric, is that why?
Yeah.
Okay. And yet you were still willing to give it a shot?
Yeah.
Okay. Once we started, what was your impression of it after that?
I was really surprised that it didn't hurt him. He didn't cry.
Right.
And he was calmer. He was very calm.
Right. Has it been painful for him?
No.
Has it scared him, hurt him?
No.
Has it made him nervous?
No.
Less playful?
No, at all.
No. I mean, we saw him playing today, right? But I have to ask because people want to know about these things.
For sure. No.
So the same kind of goofy...
He's the same Apollo, but more obedient. He listens to me now. Like, when we're out, he's more with me, not whatever he wants at the time.
Is he listening out of fear? Does he look scared?
No, at all.
I already know the answers to these questions, but this tape is for people who haven't been through the process.
Yeah.
I think that to you, and we've been through that with your dog. But I think it's important to ask and talk about for people who haven't been through that already.
But I remember when I had canceled with you that night, and I told you not to come, it was because I wasn't sure about it.
Okay.
And then me and my husband, we looked you up on the internet.
Yep.
And we saw what people were saying about their dogs and the collar. And that's when I had called you back and I said, okay, I'll give it a try.
Ah, the truth comes out.
Yeah, it does.
I appreciate you telling me that. That means a lot to me.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you telling me that. Thank you.
Like I thought I would have to work like every night. But no, like the first day he gets it like
that.
this.
That's also part of your dog. We have to give him credit too. He's a smart dog and he learns fast.
I enjoyed, I would wait for those nights to sit down.
Good.
To learn more.
Okay, well, thank you very much.